There is a form of psychological warfare that does not leave bruises on the skin. It targets something far more critical, your trust in your own sensory input. This is not just lying. Lying is an attempt to hide a specific truth. Gaslighting is an attempt to destroy the mechanism you use to discern the truth. It is a systematic overwriting of your hard drive until you look at red and they convince you it is blue, and you apologize for seeing red. In this video, we are not here to comfort you. We are here to deconstruct the machinery of manipulation. We will look at the biology of why it works, the 3 phases of the trap, and the Stoic discipline required to reclaim your own mind. You are watching ancient mind. Understand power, control yourself. Why does gaslighting work on intelligent people? It is not because you are weak. It is because of a biological vulnerability called cognitive dissonance. Your brain is designed to resolve conflict efficiently. When your eyes see reality A, but a person you depend on, such a partner, a parent, or a boss insists on reality B, your brain enters a state of high stress. It cannot hold 2 contradictory realities forever. It must choose one to survive. If you choose your reality, you lose the relationship or the safety. If you choose their reality, you keep the safety, but you sacrifice your mind. The gaslighter exploits this biological efficiency. They bet on the fact that your need for stability is stronger than your need for the truth, and usually they are right. This process rarely happens overnight. It follows a strategic progression. Phase 1, establishing authority and dependency. Before they can twist your reality, they must become your source of validation. In relationships, this looks like love bombing. In the workplace, it looks like mentorship. They position themselves as the only ones who truly get you, or the only ones competent enough to guide you. They are not just building trust, but they are building the leverage they will use later. Phase 2, destabilization. Now the glitches begin. They deny things they said 5 minutes ago. They hide objects and ask why you lost them. They react with calm surprise when you get angry. Their goal isn't to win the argument, but to wear you down. Once you're exhausted, you stop thinking clearly and stop defending the truth because it feels too costly. Phase 3, the override. This is the final state. You no longer trust your own judgment. You look to them to tell you how to feel, what happened, and who you are. You have effectively outsourced your sanity. You are a vessel for their narrative. Recognize the code. Here are 3 standard gaslighting maneuvers. 1. You are just too sensitive. Translation. The problem isn't my behavior. It's your detection system. The aim is not to discuss your reaction, but to shut down your alarm. 2. I was just joking. Translation. I am testing your boundaries. If you accept the insult as humor, they log it as permission to escalate. 3. Nobody else thinks that. Everybody agrees with me. Translation. I am isolating you. A fabricated majority is used to frame you as the defect and them as your only link to reality. How do you fight a war against your own perception? Stoicism offers a precise tool for this. It is called Assent, or, in Greek, Synkatathesis. Epictetus taught that we cannot control the impressions that hit us. If someone calls you crazy, that is just sound waves hitting your ear. That is the impression. But you have the power of assent. You get to decide whether to agree with that impression or reject it. Here is your strategy. Step 1, withhold assent. When the gaslighter speaks, do not argue. Argument implies you are trying to convince them. You cannot convince someone who is playing a different game. Instead, observe. Treat their words like noise. Do not let it enter the citadel of your mind. Step 2, the gray rock. Gaslighters feed on emotional reaction. It proves they have control. Give them nothing. Become a gray rock. Uninteresting, unreactive, boring. When they get no fuel, they often reveal themselves by escalating their rage. Watch that rage. It is your proof. Step 3, the external anchor. Document reality. Screenshots, logs, timestamps. Never show them. This is not a debate. This is calibration. When they deny the event, consult the record. Data does not lie. Gaslighting is an invitation to abandon yourself, to trade your eyes for theirs, to trade your mind for their approval. The strongest act of rebellion is to simply trust what you see, to trust what you remember, and to realize that you do not need anyone's permission to exist in reality. Reclaim your assent. Reclaim your mind. This is Ancient Mind. Subscribe if you are ready to see clearly. Understand power. Control yourself.